to WTME News. Let us look at the headlines for the last week. Planning for a road trip this vacation? It looks to be a costly affair with petrol and diesel price continue to rise during the last 10 days. I was watching vlogs of some famous YouTubers who traveled to Sri Lanka a couple of months back and was thinking of visiting it sometime in future. I think I need to wait since the island nation is facing a major crisis right now. And in the world of sports, teenage sensation Carlos Alcaraz smashed a long-held record of Novak Djokovic. Also, we do have a section on the important days of the week and a section to introduce you to one word related to the news this week in the Word of the Week section. Petrol and diesel price continue to rise in India. The prices of both increased by close to rupees 5 in the last 10 days, which makes the life of common people miserable. With the rise in fuel price, transport sector including buses, taxis and auto rickshaw drivers demand an increase in fare. This is going to have an impact on our vacation plans for sure this summer. India imports crude oil which is used to produce petrol and diesel from other countries like Russia and the Middle East countries. Due to the current war situation, the price of crude oil went up in the past few months. But in India, the fuel price was stagnant for some time because of the state elections. After the elections, the fuel price started increasing and the trend is still continuing despite a decrease in the crude oil price. Sri Lankan crisis. Because of the Sri Lankan crisis, supermarkets and stores are nearly empty and people are on streets without food. There are long queues in front of fuel pumps and people experience frequent power cuts in the range of 13 hours per day. The value of Sri Lankan rupee depreciated a lot. 1 kg of rice costs 220 Sri Lankan rupee and 1 kg of milk powder costs 1900 Sri Lankan rupee. Did you know 1 Sri Lankan rupee is 0.24 Indian rupee? One of the main sources of income for Sri Lanka was tourism, which was then stopped because of the COVID-19 pandemic. This is the glimpse of the crisis. People are in front of petrol pumps for fuel and they are protesting. The protests were so bad that the government had to impose curfew to keep people at home. Carlos Alcaraz, the youngest champion at the Masters 1000 tournament. Spanish teenager Carlos Alcaraz became the youngest man to win the prestigious Miami Open when he defeated world's number 8 Casper Ruud with the score 7-5 and 6-4 in the men's singles final. Alcaraz, aged 18, replaced Novak Djokovic as the youngest men's singles champion at the Masters 1000 tournament. Now we have come to the important days of last week. April 5th, National Maritime Day. National Maritime Day is observed on April 5th annually. This year is the 59th edition of the National Maritime Day. National Maritime Day is celebrated every year in India to commemorate the maiden voyage of the first Indian flag merchant vessel, SS Loyalty, from Mumbai to London on April 5th in 1999. April 7th, World Health Day. World Health Day is observed on April 7th every year as the WHO's constitution came into force on this date in 1948. Since the first World Health Day was marked on 1950, the celebration aims to create awareness of specific health theme to highlight the priorities of the WHO. With the theme Our Planet, Our Health, this year the day aims to focus on the need for urgent actions to keep humans and the planet healthy and to create societies focused on their well being. Word of the week curfew.
A curfew is a regulation requiring people to remain indoors between specified hours, typically at night. Example, the Sri Lankan government announced a curfew because of the current turmoil.
Thank you.